What is Newsday?
So Newsdays, we kind of convert, our class goes together and we convert the room to like functioning newsroom. We start using iNews and all the press wires associated, and some of the shorter stories from before or on the day to work together in our groups, as we're split into 4 groups, to create some bulletins and some programs for a deadline, and we're given the deadlines at the start. The program's been 10 to 15 minutes, and the bulletins you have 2 or 3 of about a minute and a half each.
What was your role during Newsday?
Typically, I tend to direct vision mix, which means from about an hour before a program and about 50 minutes before a bulletin, a TV one, I take over the group and I start to studio manage. So I start getting all the equipment out ready for everybody, get it all set up because a lot of people don't understand equipment. I frame up all the cameras just as a basis so that I can tell the cams once I'm in the directing chair where to move everything. And I tend to just last minute check all the scripts and check the rundown so that everything makes sense.
Which part did you find the most difficult?
Deadlines. I'm not good with deadlines. We're students, none of us are. And at first, you'll probably overestimate your ability. Not because you think you're great. I don't even think I'm great. I just think, yeah, this will be fine. I can totally edit this package together in 10 minutes. And you can't. It's going to take you 14. And you're always going to try and underestimate yourself, thinking, if I just tell myself it'll be this quick, it'll be this quick. And it never is. So you'll always end up finding out you miss a deadline. And at first, especially with the bulletins are a lot of nothing. You start the day about 10:30. The first bulletin, if your TV is at 1:30, and the first bulletin if your radio is at 1. So you've got a lot of time and you're doing nothing. So you think you've got loads of time. But then the moment the bulletins start, they don't stop until 3 o'clock. So you're, if you miss that first deadline, you can set yourself off for the whole set of bulletins. And for the program, I mean, you missed the deadline, you've missed the program completely, and your work's not going to be shown, and that means you can't submit it for assessment either. So working deadlines is the trickiest part of it.
And which part did you enjoy the most?
The stress.
Stress.
Stress feels like the wrong word for it, but it's always going. The newsroom is always working. It's a constant rush. There's a lot of adrenaline involved because you're always running around, especially on TV. Trying to work time, trying to keep people working and getting those scripts finished and perfect. So you find yourself constantly pushing yourself, and that is just a really enjoyable feeling. You never feel like you can switch off. It's not like a lecture where a 3-hour lecture is great for learning, but you'll switch off at some point because it's 3 hours of lectures. In a newsroom, you are constantly going. You don't have time to switch off because you'll miss a deadline. So yeah, I would say the fact that you're constantly going is my favourite part.